And we are live, guys. How you doing, Clive? You doing all right, bud?
Good. How about yourself, Chris?
Not too bad. Just getting ready to go into work for the evening here in a little bit. Wearing a G-Shock, of course. What you wearing today, watch-wise?
I'm wearing the Gerard Perigo.
Okay, nice, nice. But as in the title, today's topic is watches and wonders, what we liked and what we don't like, or what we didn't like. I didn't see all the watches that were released, so I'm gonna have to go back and do a little bit more research. What's going on, Howdy from Texas? But I'll have to go back do a little bit more research and see some more of the ones that I like. But there were a couple that I like, and of course Rolex. I'm not even getting started on Rolex. How lazy they were this year.
Well, I've actually heard my local AD basically said we've talked with the Rolex came out and did something at the store yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and they basically confirmed. They said, "Oh shit, um, God, a big part of the Rolex, the one line is over, and I can't. I'm drawing a blank. What the hell's it called? Cellini.
Oh
Is
yeah.
number
Well, we kind of figured that was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So that means the unwanted one, few unwanted Rolexes is going to go up like crazy now, probably.
Well, they're not officially announcing that it's discontinued. They're just quietly dropping it.
Now I
They
I
don't want to.
get
They don't
the
want to Then we have the black market a shot in the arm.
Yeah, I get the Explorer going back to 36 mil. I do agree with that. I mean, I do like the 39 millimeter size, but the 36 millimeter is more true to the heritage of the piece. But they ruined it with that two tone. I feel
Yeah,
like if they just kept it just the plain black, like they've had it, or even just added like a white dial. I think a plain white dial would do good.
I think so too.
What was your take on the other Rolexes that were released?
Could care less. I mean, okay, the Batman. Well, okay, and to me, it's almost more of like the Explorer going back to 36. I'm more interested in what that signals
Yeah,
than the actual watch itself.
because you do know there was, and I know you're not a big fan of this person, but there was a big YouTuber a couple years back calling for them to go back to 36 mil
Who was it?
TGV. Which I wonder, do you think the brands listen to the actual watch enthusiasts?
No,
Because I
no.
I know I know Burst came out with a
Well,
video
and
saying
even
that he
even
called the tutor, but I don't know if he actually did or not.
and even oh jeez, I am drawing a blank. Uh, ID guy was going through the 36 Explorer dial in the 39 and basically explaining how the dimensions on the 39 dial was so much better than on the 41.
Yeah. Now that green Rolex is ugly. I feel like it kind of reminds me like almost like a pot leaf, doesn't it? You?
Uh, I don't know. I've never dabbled in pot, believe it or not.
You know what I'm talking about, but it kind of reminds me of that, like the looks of the Dow. I don't know what it is. It's
Right.
just, but now I do know there's one that you said you're interested in. The Tudor actually bought out a couple that Panda chronograph. That's a good looking chronograph.
Actually, Tudor brought out, and a lot of people think that Tudor outshone Rolex this year. Number one, they brought out they brought out two Black Bay 58s chronographs. They brought out in steel. They brought out a Panda and a reverse Panda, and they also brought out two new Black Bay 58s, but in precious metals, in yellow gold, 14 karat yellow gold, and then silver. And the silver is what's got everyone scratching their heads. Silver is what everyone is. There's not a whole. I mean, is what everyone's doing the long hard think about.
Yeah.
They asked all three of the guys on Hodinkee, what it's what it's what Switzerland considers to be the internet, Hodinkee.
Uh.
They asked them what they thought, and they all thought that if they were going to put their money into one of the Rolex releases, it'd been the silver Black Bay 58. However,
Yeah.
to me, I think the smart money is on the Black Bay 58 chronograph. Okay, I'm not a fan of the snowflake hands,
Mm.
as you know. And I actually think the hour hand, I think the snowflake hand on the hour hand takes up too much dial, especially, yeah, you don't want to use it. You don't want to use that chronograph between 3 and 4 o'clock.
Because you can't really, not really legible.
Right, because the handle get in the way of the register. But I think the silver, yeah, taupe dial is proving quite popular. I was also talking with my AD, and he's like, and he's baffled. He's not a fan of the silver. But he's like, I can't believe that it's as popular as it is. That's getting much attention and buzz. But believe it or not, there's not a whole lot of silver watches out there.
No, there's not. I think JLC probably has the biggest lineup of them, right? When you say,
yeah.
So they do a pretty clean silver dial. So, and I have to see the Tudor in person though. So hopefully be able to get my hands on one.
Well, and I think the whole thing though, the silver, it depends on how it looks.
It might look more white, like how some silver dials look white, like a certain light too.
Well, it's a taupe dial, but yeah.
But
if the silver looks more lustrous, and the dial itself does, normally I'm a fan of contrast.
Yeah.
But that would be. It looks like it's very, very sedate and muted, and that could be cool as fuck. But I think you'd have to lay eyes on it.
Yeah. Howdy from Texas saying, so what's the downside of silver? Stronger than steel, but prone to tarnish.
That's what they're saying about, yeah.
The Paul Taupe edition.
Wait,
that's good. That's a good one, Paul.
Oh, but like Paul Thorpe, I
yeah. Thomas is saying for less than the price of the gold Black Bay, you could buy a bluesy or a root beer.
Yeah, but and like I said, but here's actually the nice part. Remember back last year, and I said, everyone's saying that Rolex is going to update its models, and this is the time to go in and have a chat with your little AD. Well, guess what I did yesterday or the day before? I had a nice little chat with my AD, and he said, "Oh yeah, we got. They're coming in. They're coming in on Friday, and no one's spoken. No one's asked about them yet."
Really? So that means Tudor actually got the pre-launch right this time. They actually sent them out ahead of time.
And here's the thing. Also, I get first dibs on everything that comes in. I get to walk in there like some sort of half-assed Roman emperor and do my thumb up and thumb down on each new model. I'll get to look at them before anyone else's does.
Nice.
And I'll take them in the back and I'll rub my. Never mind. Hey, did you get the watch from BC Clark? Guess what I rubbed on it? No, I wouldn't do that. That would be wrong.
What's up, Jason? Hey, Peter. How you guys doing? But yeah, that's crazy. So you think about picking up the new Black Bay Chrono?
Well, what do you think? Panda or reverse Panda?
I don't know. Personally, I like the Panda, but that's just me.
The white, and so by Panda, and let's be very clear, white dial with black subdials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the contrast might even be better on the black dial, but man,
yeah.
There's just something about and of course, if you choose the reverse Panda, hashtag Black Dials Matter. I understand. I'm with you. I march with you in spirit. I will help take Portland with you. But yeah. But for me, here's the nice thing. I get to walk in and try them all Monday. I could have done them today, but apparently they can't. The person responsible for bringing them in inventory is out sick. So boo.
That sucks.
Boo. And they don't come in until Monday. It's like, well, they took yesterday off sick. Make their asses come in on Saturday, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, if they want to do the sales, right?
Yeah,
they
exactly.
were just released. Hey, what's up, Flippin' Zippo? How you doing, bud?
So what is Jason? What's Jason getting?
Nothing. Ocean. I can't pronounce his name. Ocean or whatever his name is. Ocean from Timeless Watch Channel gave him a shout out. is one of the channels he watches the
Oh,
other
nice.
day. Yeah,
Oh yeah, and Thomas Burnett is chipping in. Yeah, he's definitely saying Panda, definitely.
yeah,
Good
I
title.
definitely go for the panda. Definitely go for now. One other interesting release was I sent you a
But
picture
who
of
knows? I mean, I
how
might
about
get
the
down there. I might
um
fall in love with the silver.
yeah.
And as you know, there's not a whole lot of silver watches out there.
No, yeah, you never know until you see them in person.
Exactly.
But another interesting release was I sent you the pictures of too was the Nomos did some pretty they did an updated on their lineup of the
Yeah.
their club campus, which is kind of their entry level, and then
Right.
their Neomatic lineup, which they did like a few different colors. Of course, I like the orange, and I feel like that was actually kind of
Oh,
a smart. Well, hear my take on it though. I feel like that was kind of a smart move by Orst because I know, as you
by
know,
Oris or
it's
Nomos?
not Orst. I mean Noma. Sorry, I had a little slip there. But as you know, it's kind of usually a watch that people buy, like high school graduates going to college or college graduates, whatever. There's a lot of colleges, a lot of sports teams with orange colors, so they will wear those all throughout college. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Adding that orange color, you got like what Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma State, Clemson. You got a lot of big colleges that make a lot more sales that way too. I feel like.
Well, if you combine Oris with never mind.
But I feel like that Nomos may be one on my radar at some point. Of course, not right away, but maybe one on my radar because, as you know, I do like orange.
Well, yeah. Of course, they're also talking about like some brand collaborations might be coming down the pike.
Somewhat.
Brand collaborations might be coming down the pike.
Okay.
Yeah, like for instance, they're talking about like Hoyer and Nomos might be working on a watch together.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. That should definitely be interesting.
Yes, they'll be called homos.
Thomas is saying the silver Black Bay would be a great buy, one of those watches you look at in a few years and have a rare silver watch.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, Thomas, I already have my A11 Bulova. Bulova is already a silver case watch. But yes. And it's not like it's turned to black or anything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you see. Or on the other hand, will it be a flash in the pan, Thomas? And will it be like bronzos? I mean, yeah, people like bronzos. People have got bronzos. But do you have people say, "Oh, I can hardly wait to go to the store and get a bronzo"? No, you don't.
Only the hardcore Panaristi.
Oh no, shit! Can you imagine how much that fucker would cost?
Yeah. And then Howdy is saying he wishes they made a silver bracelet to pair with it.
That's what. Yes, that's what I was referring to. You imagine how much that. But I wonder if you could have. Oh, oh.
Man. So what were some of the other ones that you saw that you liked from Watches and Wonders? Like I said, those were the main ones that I saw that I liked and didn't really like.
Yeah. Watches and Wonders, of course. Let's see who wasn't on Watches and Wonders. Jeez, Omega wasn't there. Swatch Group wasn't there because Swatch Group is going to do their own thing.
I would say, yeah, they do their own thing later in the year, don't they?
Yeah. Hey guys, look at us! Woo! Yay! Swatch World, excellent.
And then Daniel's asking, is there a color or is there an alloy that prevents the silver from changing color?
Well, and what some people are saying is like rhodium, but they're saying if it's coated in rhodium, then it won't really be a silver dial. It won't really look like silver. It'll look like, oh, I don't know, rhodium.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But here's the nice thing: Monday, I'll get to go and check. Now, won't I?
Nice. Definitely have to send some pictures.
Oh, I got a picture of the white and the black dial together.
Okay.
Would you like to see it?
Yeah, sure. You send me a pic if you got it.
No.
So, but yeah, that tutor's actually pretty interesting. I know my buddy at the one you're talking about, the Chrono. My buddy Adam wants
Which Chrono? The Panda or the reverse Panda?
Well, both. I'm just
Oh, the
talking about.
salmon dial and pistachio dial. Yeah. You mean the pink and the baby shit, Breitling.
I didn't see those. I have to go
I
back and look those up.
have, and Premiere is just like, I think you won't get the same rust effect on any coating on the silver. Well, yeah, yeah.
Breitling's been stepping up the last couple years. I feel like, don't you?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Ever since they got their new owners, I wonder if that has something to do with it. They kind of changed their whole marketing and what they, you know what I mean?
Yep. And I tell you what though, my 806 1959 reedition, that is one of those, as far as I'm concerned, that's one of those for my cold dead hands watches.
Mm. Definitely a cool piece. That Navitimer I just had in, I had to send it back to Saltzman's, but the Navitimer I had in was pretty sweet. Even for 46 mil, it still wears decent, even for the bigger size.
Well, mine was like, God, what was mine, like 41, I think, and it's still a decent size.
Yeah.
Of course, the dial is busier than a daycare at snack time.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's still legible though. Like you still tell the time with it.
And that's because of contrast.
Not like the Daytona, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Where you can't tell them what time it is. You can actually tell on the Navitimer.
Yep.
I feel like the Navitimer is one of those classic chronographs you have to experience.
Here's also one of the things, though. I think the Panda and the Reverse. I think the chronographs from Tudor. I think they'll sell quickly, and I think they'll go out. I think they'll start selling for over, because I think they're worth more than what they're being asked for.
So you think secondhand is going to pick them up and take the hype?
Yep.
You think it might be like the GMT, the Pepsi that they released a couple years ago, where it was hard to get?
The Pepsi?
Yeah. And then the height might die down a little bit.
Yeah, the other thing I might be able to grab is a Ranger.
Okay.
You know what a Tudor Ranger is, right?
Yeah, I like the Ranger.
Yeah. Yep, Naked Loom. It's the closest thing that they have to the 1016. God, I'd love that. God, just put Mercedes hands on that son of a bitch, please.
It's like Tudor's version of the Explorer, pretty much.
The Explorer 1016, yeah.
Yeah. What about the recycled steel Panerized? Will anyone buy that? Excuse me. Sorry.
No, I don't think so. Thomas, does anyone really care? Well, Peter C., I care. I care about a lot of things.
Oh. It's a decent idea, I guess, using recycled steel.
Yes. What? Sorry,
I said it's a decent idea.
I was drifting off in thought in my happy place.
Yeah.
All right. So
yes. So let me know what you think about him whenever you see him, though.
All right.
I will do that. And
once we're off the air, I'll send you a picture.
All right. I'm probably gonna have to cut it short here in a minute because we have to start getting ready for work, unfortunately.
You're gonna Lorena Bob it?
Yeah, I figured we'd get on and talk about it for a little bit.
Nice.
Appreciate everybody for joining in on the comments last minute here, even though.
Also, please super chat. Please super chat generously. The Watch Lounge. This will all go to the Watch Lounge. So everything you donate will go towards the Watch Lounge. And we want the Watch Lounge to have nice stuff.
Oh man. But
the Watch Lounge is out here busting his butt for your enjoyment and your edification. So I think you guys just throwing in a little coinage his way would be a nice way to say, hey, Chris, keep up the work.
Thanks, Clive. Appreciate it.
You caught that, huh?
Yeah, I got that.
Still.
You gotta admit, the videos have gotten.
If he had better gear, imagine how much better this show would be. Imagine how much better it would look, how much better it would sound. Imagine how much more better presented it would be and better organized. So, guys, it's kind of all on you, is the way I look at it. I hope you're happy, you heartless bastards. Oh, there we go. Thanks.
Appreciate it, Daniel. Thanks, Thomas.
Keep up the work.
Keep up the work. Hey,
Thanks, guys.
you gotta admit the videos, my reviews and stuff have gotten a lot better than when I first started.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming on short notice, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, Clive.
Right.
Later, guys. Appreciate it, Flippin.
Oh, hey,
Thanks,
thanks, Flippin.
Thanks, bud. We'll see you guys in the next one.